Morning, gorgeous. Do you want to explain? Yeah, you do look hot. What are you going to do today?
Today is paint spraying day. Don't upset me. It's been a bit of a struggle getting this together. I've never in my decorating life used a paint sprayer. So I thought I'd treat myself. We've primed it up all ready to go. And so I'm just going to give a patch test on this piece of board. This cable's doing my head in already. It won't uncoil.
I'm not looking forward to this. No, yeah, I'll end up being whiter than you if you spray me.
Right. Are you ready for this? I've diluted the paint as it says, 10 to 1, just with water. It's just white emulsion. And I'm ready to go.
So, okay, 3 to 1, but we're all watching.
Yeah, but this video can be deleted. That's just water.
Guess what's in the pipe for where you've been practicing? If you carry on
I've
it.
just cleaned this room. That's still just water.
Did you dilute it with 10% paint or 10% water?
Right, are we ready? That's all soaking wet now. Painted your floor.
I wouldn't even worry about the floor. To be honest, if you want to paint the floor as a test, it makes no odds to me.
Okay, I think I've put too much paint on because I can see it starting to run.
Well, that's probably because there's also the water on there.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Is it?
I forgot, you're not supposed to keep the trigger on the whole time. You're supposed to do shh, 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 shh.
So we don't need to ring my mate Wayne, the paint sprayer, to give us some tips. It looks like...
I'm going to start on the ceiling rows.
Yep.
And then I'm going to work my way from this corner across.
Okay, do you know what? Because I know what your language goes like, I'm going to put it on time lapse.
I've just finished the second coat spraying with my gun. I had to do a bit of patching up after the first coat. I could see a few wavy bits and a few cracks. So I had to fill those in the sand then this morning. And I've just finished the second coat of spray. I'm just going to get down there.
You don't like being up there, do you, darling?
No.
I'm scared of heights. You're scared of heights.
I'm just scared of your wobbly tower.
Oh, it's my wobbly tower now. Okay.
Anyway, as I was saying...
Yes, darling?
I'm stuck now.
This is your ladylike pose, I can see.
I'll take my cap off.
You can take it how you want.
Right, spray gun. Excellent.
That was a good buy.
Could do with another tool that makes it longer so you don't have to go up so high, but these ceilings are 4 meters high. So yeah, maybe that's a tool to invest in for the next ceiling. But 2 coats, and I don't think I'm going to do another third coat. Obviously when I go around with the primer around the decorative part of the coving, that's going to get an overspray anyway, so I didn't need to be too careful about that.
Yes, so So you sprayed to the decorative coating, but you said you still got a treat, wasn't there? There's some kind of chemical you got put on there first.
It's not a chemical, it's just a primer that stops the alkaline coming through.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I should do that, give it maybe 1 or 2, I don't want to give it too many coats because the more paint you put on the detailing, the more it's going to clog all the details up and you're going to lose them.
And will you paint that on or can you spray that as well?
I'm going to spray that on too.
Oh wow. Hey.
So, end of the week, Matthew arrives with Bethany and the primer paints. But for now, ceiling's done. Please can I come down?
You may, yes. I'm just going to go and clear the chandelier, clean it a bit more, so I'll go and get the ladder for you, darling. Well done, another excellent job. I've left Carol in the salon. She's best left on her own. She's going to try the sprayer in the salon ceiling, see how we're getting on. I'll go and see how Val's getting on, and there she is. On your hands and knees. You were up with the sparrows this morning.
Yeah.
And
Had to, because the sun gets around here and it's just too hot to work in there then. So 10 to 8, I was over the other side. No, the sun's crept over that way. So I'm back over here
So-
in the shade now.
as you can see, so as the sunlight comes over nearer and nearer, that's when he calls it a day and the pool is beckoning. But between this line and the edge of the coach house, full on work. So you cleared the other one half of that. You're now going all the way to the corner, are you? That's your mission today, is it? Wow. Anything that's popped up? Anything revealed?
No, I haven't found anything. I certainly
Okay.
haven't found my fortune under here yet.
The only thing I have noticed is there more cobbles further on, because that's
Yeah.
quite a nice line you've got there.
Yeah, this is because it's probably been kept like it. But
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
sure they would.
I'm sure they would as
But I
well. But
daren't go back any further because I'll be in trouble with Carol.
yeah, don't. Oh my word, yes. Yeah, I've just left Carol actually in the salon. She's going to have a go with the sprayer. So as I was saying, I think she's best left on her own, isn't she, for the moment? we'll all take cover over here. Well, I'm going to see how Alf's getting on. Well, so Alf's on the big clear up. God, what a difference that's wall made, hasn't it? And all that ivy's come off the top.
Yeah.
It's, even with the sun on it, it's clean and, ah, yes, what a difference.
What we're looking for now is some good bags.
You filled them up again? You're working too hard.
That one's not what's done, but that one is. I don't know where the others are.
Okay, so that's my cue to go and find some bags.
Yeah.
I'll go and find some bags. Right, so slowly cleaning the chandeliers. I did a test yesterday in the kitchen, which seemed to work well actually. So this time I've taken the bases of where the lamps or the bulbs go on top. Put them in a small bucket last night. Left them for a couple of hours, so I'm mixing it with ammonia, probably not even 5% actually, to water. Leave them in there for a couple of hours and then give them a good clean with a wire brush. Sometimes I was using a scourer with a sponge, and they've come up very well. There's still bits here and there in there, but as I said before, we don't want to make it look like it's just straight out of a showroom, and that's worked really well. So now knowing that formula seems to work, this morning I brought in the large bucket, same formula with ammonia to water, and I've just popped some of the arms in there, which I'll very shortly bring out and give them a clean up and see how they look. But if anything goes by what we've seen so far, I'm looking forward to this. So as you can see, the chandelier, which comes from the salon, slowly stripping the bits off. Unfortunately, I've got to rewire the whole thing, and getting hold of this cable is an absolute nightmare. I'm just wondering if it's because of regulations, you know, you can't use a cable this thin. I mean, it's something, I'm going to guess it's more like what we would call bell wire. So it's probably only 0.5, and all the lighting wire over is 0.75. Now you can get 0.5, but trying to get it that'll look good. It's used, 0.5 is normally used in motor cars, but I haven't been able to get hold of a twin cable that will go through if I show an example here, these holes where the cable comes through and then be attached up to the lighting part of the chandelier, as you see there. So I'll keep hunting. I did pop down to the Bric-a-Marché this morning. Thinnest they could do was a two core cable, a very flexy one, but a 0.75. So I thought I'd just try a sample of it. Too wide, so I'm gonna have to keep looking on there. But slowly gonna keep stripping this down. I'll show I've been dropping it into a part ammonia, mainly water, and then giving it a scrub afterwards, and slowly, yeah, coming up very well. Right, back from the supermarket. I had to pop out and get some gloves. I don't fancy, even though it's watered down, put my hands in ammonia. So what I'm going to do is just take one of these out. This one's been in it for a couple of hours, and see if we can see how much they've cleaned up. So, right. A lot of it's come off actually on its own, which is great, which is what it did on the sample I did last night. But what I will try is just to see that just by gently with a wire brush, yes, what a difference. So yeah, that's gone from pretty much even darker than that, even dirtier than that. But once I start cleaning it with a wire brush, where you can see the sheen from coming through the window. So I have to do it on every single piece, but it's better than painting ceilings.
You're in my salon. You're making a mess. Am I supposed to work?
I'll swap you then. You can work in here with this. Fresh air, lovely day. Yes. I've now moved from ammonia and water, which is got the grease off, but I still have to get into the trick. So I'm using good old Brasso. But your toothbrush, oh, well, it's pink. It must be yours. It's not mine. Well,
I thought you were in touch with your feminine side.
So it is my toothbrush. Silly girl. And the tool I bought you, which is really good actually for this. So it's got a polishing head on the end. That's just fabric. But it means I can really get into these intricate bits. Exactly. Which are taking me, well, this is the very top of the chandelier, and everything dropped below.
So if you look closely, these balls here will go with the bead trim around the coving when it's gold.
Are you going to make those balls gold?
I am. Indeedy.
Okay, so
Trade secret there.
this is taking forever, but
Welcome to my life.
that's what I was going to say. It hopefully is worth it, isn't it?
Well, we'll see if you can get it back together again.
It must be getting cleaner because it's black as I'm doing it.
So's your knee pad.
Yes. So I'll carry on with this. I'm going to break this up. I'll do a bit now and I'll do some more again tomorrow. But most of the parts are finished. So touch wood, where's your head? If we can get the cable from that company in Mayenne, or is it Laval down the road, I can start wiring it up next week.
So is this your excuse for not having a shave because you've been sat here polishing this all week?
What shave? I don't need a shave. This is just minimal growth. This is nothing. This is better than suntan lotion. That's my theory. I don't know about my head though. Yeah, I'm going to finish this off, and then being the highest point doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. But we said we didn't want it absolutely perfect. That's my other excuse.
Nothing you do is ever perfect.
Can I ask, why have you got horrendous strap lines? You've been in that pool again, haven't you? Well, I've been in here cleaning.
It's my mum's last day.
Oh, is that what it? No, that's a sad one.
I've had to keep her company.
And I've lost 2 gardeners.
because we've gained 2 more, Matt and Beth.
Right. They're not doing
Useless.
any work.
Absolutely useless, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. We need the elderly. They work hard.
Stop talking, more work.
Morning. Filling holes.
It's a big hole.
Ah, the coving piece that came out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The paint arrives today, so this is the last piece to fix up. So I thought I'd better get it up.
Yes.
So that can go off.
Yes, because they'll be here in what, 4 hours? No pressure. I can't imagine when they arrive, darling, you can be working for a little while.
I'm not. I'm just getting prepared ahead of myself while I can.
Right.
I'm waiting for my mother. She's oh so slow. Stay.
Is that the last piece that needed repairing?
I think so.
Excellent.
Don't move the tower.
Don't breathe.
Right, Sunday, day of rest, no work. So our friends over at La La Salle have kindly invited us over for a barbecue and some games. So we're going to wander over there, all 4 of us, see how they're getting on, and have some well-deserved time off.
Hooray! You should have pushed her. You didn't even make it to the end. Rerun. Come on, darling. Carol, choose your weapon, quick.
Who's getting on first then?
You're better off going bare. Oh no, you two's up.
Leg off.
Hang on, hang on.
Leg over. 2, 3.
See you later.